The following is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com. My name is Loyd Kirby. I am the marketing manager here at WLCN, and for the next half hour, we'll be presenting the 4 p.m. 411 with our special guest. You may have seen her in one or two media interviews or articles or tweets maybe or something online. Head coach Taylor Rohrer of the Class 3A state champion Lady Railers basketball team. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Sure thing. So, I'll tell you, I full disclosure, initially I put together a sheet of about like 15 questions. I thought, let's go through these. And then I realized, we've only got 30 minutes. So then I whittled it down to like 3 that I really wanted to know the answers to. But then I saw the activity on social media, so I thought perhaps we'd have more callers and people calling in to ask questions. So I kind of pared it back. So we can kind of take things whichever direction you want to go. If you are interested in talking to Coach Rohrer, passing along a comment or a question or congratulations, whatever it might be, 217-648-5510, the number to call. We do only have 2 phone lines, so if things get jammed up, it might take a while for us to get to calls. So feel free to email if you have a question or comment. That address is 4pm411@WLCNonline.com. Well, Coach, it is the end of the season, and that's when usually you kind of take your breath and regroup and kind of look at how things went and pack things away and get ready for next year. But I'm guessing that really hasn't been the case for you, has it?
Not yet. I mean, we're still kind of just really enjoying this victory and, still reminiscing in it with different interviews and talking to different people. And, I haven't collected uniforms yet. I haven't done any of that stuff. So there's always time for, packing it all in. So we're taking it slow, just enjoying it.
So do you have any idea how many interviews you've done since the championship game?
No clue. I haven't kept track, but they've all been great. And, we're just so thankful for all the support and people that, want to talk to us and, get to know the girls and just, celebrate what they did.
Yeah, absolutely. So did you have any idea? I mean, obviously winning a championship for an athletic team is a big thing to the team. And, of course, the school likes it and the community, will generally get behind it. Did you have any sense it would be this much of a wave of support and all of the things that have happened here since you did win?
I knew that we would have an incredible amount of support from Railer Nation and, just everybody that loves these kids, near and far. That was never a doubt in my mind. The support from the school and, families and those types of things. I just didn't realize that we would have the media presence. It just didn't occur to me. I kind of thought, okay, we would win, we would celebrate, we would enjoy it with our community, but I just never dreamed that, so many people would want to celebrate us, from, different news stations and newspapers and things like that. So it's just been a blessing, the amount of people that have, reached out and celebrated this group of kids.
So speaking of this group of kids, when did you have a sense that this team was special, that they had what it took to make it all the way to the championship and ultimately win this year?
Well, I would say when they came in as freshmen, I knew that they definitely, that they were going to be a contender for a state title. I think that, I really thought we'd get it last year. And kind of, I said that at Lincoln after we won the state title, it just slipped through our fingers. Naz was a really great team. And when we came into this season, that was the goal. I mean, we knew we could do it. We knew it could be done. And so, we just tried to, keep the kids positive and make them really, believe that they could. And they did. They believed it. They knew they could last year. After the game, they said, we'll be back. And they kept good on their promise, and they wanted it. And I think that that's a big thing is, just wanting that victory.
Okay. Once again, our guest is Coach Taylor Rohrer. 217-648-5510. If you have questions or comments, you referred back to last year's loss to Nazareth in the championship game. I thought it was interesting at the post-game press conference after the title game this year, when I can't remember if it was Chloe or you or someone brought up the fact that if you had not lost to Nazareth last year, or losing to Nazareth last year kind of fueled the fire for this year.
Absolutely. I think that, when you're a competitor and a winner and you take loss really hard. I mean, that's this group of kids, and, Naz losing to them really fueled us. And that loss had been on our mind since, the buzzer rang last year. And the kids, they came into summer, they came into this season, ready to find redemption. And it just kind of didn't matter who was standing in our way. We were going to find a way to win, and they were able to do that. And I just think it's a testament to the type of kids I have.
And so this has nothing to do with our line of questioning now, but do you consider yourself pretty level-headed when you're in the heat of battle, or you're more emotionally fueled? Or does it depend on the particular situation? Or
I think that I think I'm pretty level-headed. I mean, some people might disagree with me. I would say that 5 years ago, probably not. I was probably more like maybe emotional or more like intense. And there were a couple of things that have happened in my life that have changed me and made me realize that this game is that. It's just a game. Mm-hmm. And these kids are more important than any game will ever be. And so to be too emotional or to be, and not to say I'm not passionate, but to be too emotional and be way too hard on the kids isn't the right way to go. And so I just try to stay positive and find a solution to any problem that might be in front of us. And I'm also very fortunate to have an incredible coaching staff, and that I work really well with, and so we just try to make sure that the kids are prepared, and in the game, if things aren't going our way, we figure out a way to fix it. And so I just think that that's been a big thing these last 4 years, is just always remembering that this is a game. It's not life or death. No matter what happens, the sun is always going to come up the next day. Mm-hmm. And that's been kind of my motto is, to be positive, to be passionate, to make sure the kids know above all else that I love them more than any win.
Okay. Well, the reason why I ask you that, and we're actually heading into our first break now, is I kind of wanted to get a sense of if you considered yourself more, a heart on your sleeve kind of person, or more sort of held back, or I don't know what the right word is, not necessarily level-headed, but keep emotions in check. There's a reason why I'm asking.
Oh, boy.
But let's go ahead and go to the break now. Once again, 217-648-5510. I guess we had some audio trouble on our live stream, but we've got that taken care of. And then once this live stream is done, we'll go back and we'll repost the entire video with the audio. We have the capability to do that. So if you missed out on the video, we apologize for the problems, but it looks like it's fixed now, and we'll be back in just about 2 minutes with Taylor Rohrer, and we'll talk more about the Lady Railers Championship season.
Brian Clark State Farm offers a range of insurance products to fit your unique needs and give you a peace of mind. Our dedicated team helps you find the perfect policy to safeguard your biggest investments. Brian Clark State Farm can steer you in the right direction on auto insurance, and we've got your home covered from natural disasters to unexpected accidents. Contact me, State Farm Agent Brian Clark, at 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. Go Railers!
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. And we are back on the 4 p.m. 411 here with Lady Railers basketball coach Taylor Rohrer. I believe we have a caller on the line, so let me see. Caller, are you still there?
Yes.
All right, go ahead and...
Hi, Coach Rohrer, this is Bobby V. I got to do one of your games this year, and I've been doing games for about 50 years. And this was the culmination of what we've been waiting for all those years. Unbelievable. You know, at game time, I think that Redbird Arena or FQ Arena, whatever they call it, holds about 10,000 people. At game time, there was 6,000 people there, and they were still filing in, all because of you and your coaching staff and your players. It was really exciting. Thank you.
Thank you. You're right. It was very exciting, and to see all those people was just, I mean, there are no words. I'm just so humbled by it, and I'm so grateful for the support that has been shown to my team and myself and my coaching staff. And there is no better place to coach than Railer Nation.
Well, it was a lot of fun. That's all I wanted to say. Thanks a lot. I know the community thanks you too.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. Thank you, Bobby. Once again, 217-648-5510, the number to call. So can we put the rumors to rest then? You're not departing for a college job or a...
I'm not departing.
You're not departing.
Nope,
so.
I will be on the sidelines next year.
Very good. So we can put those rumors to rest. Mentioned before the break, I was asking you about emotions. And there was an interesting thing that happened at the press conference after the championship. When the teams are introduced, there's a moderator who's from the IHSA, and it happened to be Sam Knox, who is the former activities director at Lincoln Community High School and now is with the IHSA. He began the press conference with a question for you, and I don't know if we'll listen to the whole thing, but I wanted to listen to a little bit of it.
12 years ago, a young Coach Richmond from the suburbs wanted to teach PE and coach basketball. And although she knew no one in Lincoln, she took a leap of faith and moved to town to start her career. Fast forward to today. Coach Rohrer now has a young family of her own and has led the Lady Regulars to a 74-1 record over the last 2 seasons, including the first sports team state championship in school history. Coach, here's the question. What does the Lincoln community mean to you? But most importantly, what will these girls mean to you for the rest of your life?
Well, the Lincoln community has become my home, and I'm very grateful for the way that they have embraced me and loved me and supported me and my teams through all these years, and now supported my family. And they've celebrated the birth of my son, and they've celebrated my second family, which is these girls. And these girls I love each of them like they're my own, and they've changed my life. They have made it. They've made it better. They've made every day a little bit more joyful, a little bit more fun. They stop by my office. They tell me a story. They make me laugh. They're good kids, and they're really special, and I'm just so privileged to get to know them and to get to have them.
So I told you we wouldn't necessarily listen to that. There's Kleenexes in front of you if you need them. If you don't grab them, I might. So I was just curious. That was a really a neat question from Mr. Knox, but what was good? Do you remember what was going through your mind? Why did that impact you so heavily there that you were on the verge of tearing up?
I just think that it was just the most honest answer I could give, and I think that when someone touches your life the way that those kids have touched my life, it's an emotional thing, and so they just mean a lot to me. And I already said it all, so I can't.
Okay. All right. Very well put.
But yeah, I just love them, and I think that when you love something that much, it's an emotional thing.
Absolutely. And so I was sort of a generic question you've probably been asked before, but has there been one particular incident or exchange or something that's happened in the community or maybe an exchange with a player or something that has just really stood out as being extra special? I mean, I'm sure all the things that are happening at this time for you are pretty special in their own way, but has there been something, either a community member who's reached out or just something, walking down the street and someone stops you? I mean, has there been anything that's really stood out to you during this whole ride?
It's just all of it. All of it is special. Anybody that takes time out of their day to say congratulations or job well done or we were watching or we took our son and daughter to see you guys play. I mean, it's all special. Every single thing is special, and I think it's really special when people take the time to give you a positive nod, and that's that is just the way this community is, and it's been an incredible journey, and it's been everything that I always dreamed it would be, and it's been a lot of fun, and so we're again just so thankful for the support that's shown to us, and there aren't the right words to convey how grateful we are and how fun it's been.
Sure. It's like any words you put together, I'm sure, feel like an understatement. They aren't just quite enough.
Absolutely.
So, all right. Well, Taylor Rohrer, the head coach of the state champion Lady Railers basketball team, is our guest here until 4:30. If you have questions or comments, once again, 217-648-5510, or you can email us your question or comment, 4pm411@WLCNonline.com. We'll go ahead and take our last break, and then I forgot to mention we've got a special programming happening at around 4:28 today that we need to break for, so we'll actually be going to that at 4:28, but we've got, as I said, Coach Rohrer here for a few more minutes, so get your questions in, and we'll be right back with more with Coach Rohrer right after this. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Brian Clark State Farm offers a range of insurance products to fit your unique needs and give you a peace of mind. Our dedicated team helps you find the perfect policy to safeguard your biggest investments. Brian Clark State Farm can steer you in the right direction on auto insurance, and we've got your home covered from natural disasters to unexpected accidents. Contact me, State Farm agent Brian Clark, at 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. Go Railers!
I don't want to make any generalizations about women, but this is one thing I've noticed in my own personal experience is that I think women can be friends with each other, but I think it can be tricky sometimes when you try and force women to hang out with each other. I think that sometimes doesn't work. Like, I don't think, like, you could never put together a heist of women. Does that make sense? Like, Ocean's 11 with women wouldn't work, because 2 would keep breaking off to talk about the other 9. Or not even talk, just say weird passive-aggressive things while they break into the casino. Just be like, I love how you just wear anything.
Some comedy break from John Mulaney there. So I kept hearing through the postseason about the team chemistry and how there's no jealousy on the team or on the team, and it doesn't matter if this person scores or this person scores or whatever. Was there anything in particular as a coach that you tried to do or a message you tried to put out to your team that kind of helped foster that environment, or did they kind of come in with that mindset, or how do you account for that? Because usually there's going to be, some dust ups one way or the other, but it sounds like it was for the most part pretty smooth sailing for you guys this year.
I think that these kids came in this way. I think it's a testament to the way that they've been raised. And we try to, on the coaching staff, we try to celebrate everybody. If somebody does something great, we're going to celebrate them. But I think that this group, they saw the big picture. And the big picture was, we want a state title, and it's going to take everybody to get there. And if there is jealousy on a team, or there's animosity on a team, or fighting or drama, you're not getting there. I mean, it's just not possible. Mm-hmm. And you have to all be bought into the same goal, and the goal is to win a state title, no matter what it takes. And so, whether, it's Chloe scoring the points, or Becca scoring the points, or Jenna, it didn't matter, as long as we were winning. Mm-hmm. And these kids, they got it. They understood that, the importance of that, and what it took. And a lot of that starts at home, is, the parents are celebrating the wins too, and it didn't matter what happened. All that mattered was that we were winning, and that end goal was within reach.
And of course this year, 38-0, 74-1 over the past 2 seasons. A lot of people might look at the roster and say, oh, well, they had 5 senior starters last year, and they're great, and now, it's back to mediocrity or whatever. But you've got some underclass players that are really they stepped up during the postseason and looked like they're ready to fill the shoes as time marches on and next season arrives.
I mean, absolutely. This young class, they're good. They're really good. I think that it's important to look at the fact that, and you have to take it with a little bit of grain of salt, because a lot of the other teams, their best sophomore might be playing on the varsity. But, as freshmen, the group of sophomores I have now as freshmen, they only lost 1 game. And they went undefeated this year, and that was JV. That wasn't, these are freshmen, sophomores playing JV with Piper and McKinley, which are my only 2 juniors. And so I think there will be a little bit of growing pains because they're going to step onto a varsity floor and it's going to be a little bit different. But this next group is going to be very good too. And I would say that it's not going to be mediocrity. It's going to be another, round of greatness. And these kids are definitely capable. It's going to take hard work. And it's going to take that same kind of mindset of, having a specific goal and whatever it takes to achieve it. And I think that as long as, they do those things, we're going to have a great season next year.
Absolutely. How special was it, or did it? What did it mean as far as the Central State 8 goes, and the fact that you were facing Chatham in the finals?
I mean, I think that, having 2 schools from the CS8 is just so exciting. I mean, it just shows what great basketball we have here in Central Illinois, especially in the CS8. And I think that a lot of times, we sometimes can be overlooked down here. Oh, Central Illinois, anything south of I-80, whatever people say. But there were 2 of us that played in the state title game, and that's pretty exciting. I think it's great for our conference. Glenwood's a great team. They were well coached. They've got a lot of young talent. I mean, they're going to be a contender next year.
Sure.
We're going to definitely have a couple of, we only play once in the CS8 now, but I think it'll be a really great game, and I'm looking forward to it.
And I believe, wasn't their leading scorer in the title game, wasn't she just a freshman? Wasn't it
Yeah.
Newman, I believe?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, she's a really great player.
Right. She's 6 feet, I think,
Yeah.
and she was outside, inside. She was scoring from everywhere. So has there been one thing, you've been, I'm sure, asked a lot of questions, and some you maybe anticipated, some you haven't. Has there been something about this team that maybe people have overlooked or haven't realized, or that maybe they don't it just isn't something that maybe the public would notice? Maybe it's the camaraderie in the locker room or something. Has there been something that maybe about this team that you would like the public to know about that maybe they aren't aware of?
I mean, I've tried to, they're great basketball players. Anybody that's watched them knows that. They're really great leaders. They're really special. They're all pretty good in the classroom. I think, the starting 5, I think, are all in the top 10 in their class. That's a pretty exciting thing. They're really great students. They're involved, NHS, different clubs. They play various sports. And I just think that the most special thing about this group is, the way they love one another and how good of friends they are. And they, they pull the sophomores and juniors right along with them, and they all have a lot of fun. They had a couple of team bonding nights, and I think that they, had a good time, doing whatever they did at their team bonding nights. I don't know.
So it was a players only bonding night.
It was.
Okay.
It was players only. I think they had pizza and just kind of hung out and did some kind of slideshow thing. I don't know, but they're just good kids. They're fun. They're they like to have a good time, and they had their own traditions they did in the locker room, and they're just special.
All right. So once again, our guest is Coach Taylor Rohrer, the head coach of the Lady Railers Class 3A Championship basketball team. Thanks for joining us. And we are at 4:30. I mentioned we have some special programming at 4:30, so we'll go ahead and get to that. You might want to stick around for this, though. We had a group that wanted to get a message that they wanted to share out, so we thought we'd give them this opportunity to do so.
Hey Coach, it's Gray. I just want to say how much I appreciate the opportunity you gave me to play varsity as a freshman. It means more to me than you know, and I am grateful for everything you have given me.
Hi Coach, it's Jocelyn. I just wanted to say thank you for all the opportunities you've given me this season. I'm so thankful that you let me go into the postseason with these girls.
Hey Coach, this is Mia. I am so grateful for the positive impact you've had on my high school basketball career these past 2 years, both on and off the court. Thank you for investing your time and effort into coaching. You're away from your family most of the day just to be here for the team and make us better. and you don't know how much that means to us. So thank you for being the best role model and making these first 2 years of high school basketball the most enjoyable. And I can't wait for the next 2.
Thank you for being such an amazing coach and pushing us every day. But also thank you for being such an amazing person that I can look up to. I appreciate you more than you know.
Hey Coach, this is Mesa, and I just wanted to say thank you for being you. Not only are you a selfless, compassionate, devoted coach, but you and my dad turned our dreams into reality. You have made such a positive impact on my life. You took so much time away from your family and sweet baby boy to share your love for the game with us and push us to be the best person and athlete every single day. I am so thankful for all our time and memories together so far, and I can't wait to make more. So thank you so much for everything, and I am so excited for next year.
Hi Coach, it's Grace. I appreciate everything you've sacrificed for our team. You tell us it takes all of us to win, but most of all, we couldn't have gotten here without you. Thank you for all the time spent away from Levi and your family for us. You have made the last 2 years so memorable and an experience I will never forget. I can't wait to spend 2 more years with you as my coach.
Hey Coach, it's McKinley. I just wanted to say thank you for being an amazing coach to everybody and always believing in us and taking time away from your family and also making big sacrifices so that you can make our team better and win us a state championship.
Hey Coach, this is Piper, and I just wanted to come on here and say how thankful I am to have you as my coach, but even more have you as a person I can always come and talk to. You always know what to say, and I'm so thankful for that. I'm so happy we got to experience bringing home that first place trophy this year, and I really can't wait to make more memories with you next year. You are so awesome, and I'm so happy to have you as my coach. And like you said, once a state champion, always a state champion.
Hey Coach, it's Ryan. I'd like to thank you for letting me tag along on this amazing journey these past 2 years. It's truly been amazing, and I'm very fortunate to have a spot right next to you on the bench and seeing such a historical and amazing team from up close. Thank you.
Hey Coach, this is Tamari, and I just wanted to say thank you so much for everything that you've done. You've been the best coach to all the girls, and it has been a great pleasure being a manager for the team, and I will definitely miss having you next year.
Hey Richmond, this is Jenna. I just want to say thank you for everything you've done for me. Your guidance, support, and passion for the game have made such a difference in my basketball journey. I appreciate all the time and effort you've put into helping me and the rest of the team improve and grow as players. You're an amazing coach, and I'm so grateful you were my coach for the past 4 years. Thank you for everything you've done.
Hey Coach, this is Chloe. I just wanted to start off by saying thank you. It would be impossible for me to thank you for everything that you've done for me, but I'm going to list a few. So thank you for looking at that overly eager freshman and putting your trust in her. Thank you for the countless hours you've spent with us so that we can be the best basketball players and people. Thank you for truly believing in me when I failed to do so in myself. Thank you for making every moment memorable, especially for driving the van all those times and taking us to get Wendy's even when you didn't want to. Thank you for being a constant source of positivity and a stellar role model for me to follow and look up to. You have undoubtedly changed my life. So thank you for being my coach now and forever.
Hey Coach, this is Tori, aka TG, aka Fost. I just want to say thank you for the amount of support and confidence you have given me these past 4 years. I will forever cherish all the serious and not so serious moments with you. I will miss you so much next year. Thank you again for all you do in making me the player I am today.
Hi Coach, this is Becca. I just want to say how much I appreciate the way that you're always there for us when we need to talk about anything, whether it be, something that we're sad about or something that we're happy about. Thank you for always being there to lift up our confidence when we are feeling low so we can be the best person and the best athlete. Love you.
Hi Coach, this is Terrence Stoltenberg, and I just wanted to say how grateful I am to have been coached by you. I know that the past 4 years have not always been easy. There have been a lot of ups and downs, but despite that, you have always been there for me and never given up on me, and I can't express how much that has meant to me. You've made an impact on so many people's lives, including my own, and so I just wanted to let you know how thankful I am for you.
So now should I ask you the question again? If you're keep your emotions in check or wear your heart on your sleeve?
Wow. That was really special. I'm like, I need a recording of that so I can play it when I need it.
Oh, it'll be on YouTube.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you to my sweet kids.
Done. Yeah, absolutely. Special thank you to Chloe Froby for helping organize that. I get my best ideas at the last minute. So Sunday evening, I thought, that would be kind of neat. Put the text in motion.
I can't believe nobody told me.
Yeah. So kudos to them for keeping the secret. But we kept you overtime, and we don't pay overtime here, unfortunately. So we'll go ahead and let you on our way. Don't forget to tune in next week. Lincoln Chief of the Fire Department, Ty Johnson, will be here. And then tomorrow on Viewpoint, Dan Naughton will be here talking about his auction service. But once again, thanks to Coach Rohrer. I almost called you Coach Richmond there for joining us on the 4 p.m. 411 today.